Alright guys, today let's do something easy and fun. We're going to do an eye. How to draw an eye. E-Y-E. Eye. Now, what I want you guys to do first is I'm going to use crayons for this, so make sure you have crayons with you. If you don't, it might be kind of hard. You can still kind of try to draw with a pencil if you want, or even colored pencils or markers. Markers might be a little harder, but let's get started by drawing out a circle. I'm drawing it lightly. Now, when I say to draw light, there's always a reason. And that reason is that if I don't draw too dark, I can actually kind of go over things, and my end product will look a little bit different, and even though I'll have a line here, it'll all look good. So draw kind of lightly first, and then what I want you to do next is just kind of draw right on the top of that a big arch. So we got our circle, then a big arch, and we'll draw a little tear duct right over here. Come down. Now don't come down too far. I'm going to come over there and connect that to that side. So this will be the inside of the eye, and that's the outside. Next, what I want you guys to do is we're going to draw the pupil on the inside. And I'm going to leave a little bit not colored. I'm not going to draw the whole circle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually color that part in a little bit with black, lightly. We're going to use colors for the rest of this to make it really nice and neat. Now, let's see, next we're going to use, let's make this a brown eye. I'm not going to start with brown though to do that. We are going to start with a little bit of, I'm going to go with a golden yellow. I'm going to go with yellow. Alright. So I'm going to start with a little bit of yellow, lightly coloring in around this area. And then I'm going to use a little yellow-orange on the outside of this circle right there. And blend a little bit into the yellow. It already kind of looks kind of cool, kind of fierce. I'm leaving this area white right there. So I want to feel like there is a reflection by the time I'm done with this. Now I'm going to actually come back in with brown right here on the edge. And then into the middle. Right over that yellow. I'm going to go a little bit harder right on the edge. Make sure that gets really brown right there. Now for those who are using crayons, this is a crayon lesson, although I mean you can try to do it with, you can try to follow along a little bit with everything else. One of the cool things you can do with crayons is you can actually scrape some of it away. So what we're going to do with that is, you can use your fingernail, I'm going to scrape from the outside right towards the middle, all the way around my eye. Or the inside towards the outside too. Whichever way is easiest for you. Just to leave some lines. Kind of the way your iris is look in real life. Now, as for this middle part, the pupil, we're going to make it pretty dark. So we're going to start with red. Yes, red. Color on top of the black. And then red's opposite is green, so I'm going to use a little bit of green to color on top of that. Should be getting pretty dark now. And then, just to cap it all off, I'm going to come back with black. That's why I want to teach you guys not to rely just on black to make things dark. You can use other color combinations to get prettier outcomes. Next, I want you to take let's use one of your blues, one of your lighter blues. Not blue-green. Yeah, blue-green. I'll use that. I'm going to use a little bit of blue-green. Alright, to finish this video, what we were working on, we have the eye, and we added a little bit of red right around here. Okay, and then just a tad bit of yellow. Barely any at all. Very lightly, because we're going to blend. You can actually do pretty cool blending with crayons. We're going to blend with the white, starting with that yellow area. Just kind of mixing around. And then right over the blue, right over the red. Right up to the iris itself. Alright, so that should be looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a little bit more shadow right there with some gray. If you don't have gray, you can use it black lightly. Actually, come to think of it, I think I'm going to use the black. Just a little bit right there. Go right over this line again. This time you can go over it dark. And then now, work on some of the skin around it. I'm going to start with a little peach. Bottom side too. Oops. Okay. And then a little bit of brown. Tan that a bit. And some eyelashes. right, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed.